Have you ever felt like you're just not enough? Like no matter how hard you try, you're always falling short? I've been there. Let me tell you a story about my grandfather. He was a carpenter, not famous, not wealthy, but he created the most beautiful things from simple blocks of wood. I remember watching him as a kid, his workshop filled with the scent of sawdust and varnish. He had this one old, gnarled piece of oak that everyone else would have thrown on the firewood pile. It was cracked, uneven, and full of knots. But he saw something different. For weeks, he worked on it. He didn't try to hide the cracks. Instead, he filled them with a shimmering, golden resin. He didn't sand away the knots. He polished them until they shone like dark, glassy eyes. He followed the wood's natural, flawed grain, turning what others saw as imperfections into the very heart of the design. When he was finished, it wasn't just a table, it was a masterpiece. The golden cracks looked like rivers of light, and the knots told a story of a long, resilient life. It was the most beautiful thing he had ever made. Eunse told me some people see the flaws and want to throw it away. But the flaws are what tell the story. They're what make it unique. I didn't fully understand it then, but I do now. We spend so much of our lives trying to hide our cracks, sand down our knots, and pretend to be perfect. Smooth pieces of wood, we compare our flaws to someone else's polished surface, forgetting that their journey, their story, is completely different. But what if we started treating ourselves like my grandfather treated that piece of oak? What if we saw our struggles, not as blemishes to be hidden, but as opportunities to fill ourselves with gold? What if we understood that our quirks, our scars, our supposed imperfections are not weaknesses, but the very things that give us character, depth, and a unique, beautiful story to tell? You're not a block of wood waiting to be made perfect. You are already a masterpiece in progress, flaws and all. The world doesn't need another perfect, polished surface. It needs your story, written in gold. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you do like this video and subscribe to the channel for more stories like this.